Before you fall in love with Longboat Key, Florida, here is what you must know. Because every year there are buyers who absolutely love Longboat Key, but they regret their purchase. And it's not because the home was wrong, but it's because the location and the lifestyle wasn't what they expected. There are many things to think about. You have North versus South Longboat Key. You have Beachfront versus canal-front. You have condo versus single-family home. And these choices aren't just preferences. They can completely change how much you enjoy living here, how much your home costs you long-term, and even how easy it is to sell one day. In this video, I'm going to walk you through what most buyers don't learn until after they close, and why this is the video I wish every Longboat Key buyer watched first. And if you're watching and you find yourself thinking, okay, but what would make the most sense for me? That's exactly where I can help. I speak with buyers and sellers every week who are considering Longboat Key and just want honest guidance before making a big decision. Let's talk about North versus South Longboat Key because this changes everything. One of the biggest mistakes buyers make is assuming that Longboat Key is one uniform lifestyle because it is not. North Longboat Key is quieter, is slower paced, and down to earth. It has that classic old Florida charm, unpretentious, relaxed, and grounded, aside from a few larger Gulffront estates. You'll find narrow streets, a strong sense of community, a handful of local restaurants within walking distance located in Long Beach Village, and the island's largest public beach parking area. For many buyers, it's the simplicity and the calm that make North Longboat Key feel like home. Now, South Longboat Key, on the other hand, is closer to St. Armand's Circle in downtown Sarasota, with many homeowners partaking in memberships to the Longboat Key Club. This end of the island has a higher concentration of condos, making it especially appealing if condo living is what you're looking for. For boaters, neighborhoods like Country Club Shores are highly sought after for single-family homes with water access. Now that said, homeowners on the south end are typically seeking that more affluent feel to their lifestyle. Now, I've seen buyers fall in love with a home only to realize that after moving in that they chose the wrong end of the island for how they actually live today. Now let's move on and discuss beachfront, canal front, or bayfront. Not all waterfront living feels the same. Beachfront homes and condos offer breathtaking Gulf views and immediate beach access, but they also come with higher price points, greater exposure to the elements, and increased long-term maintenance. It's also important to understand that beaches here are public, so while they're rarely crowded, you should expect beachgoers strolling along the shoreline, even in front of beachfront properties. The canal-front properties are especially appealing to boaters. While the lots are typically smaller than many beachfront homes, they offer direct canal access and access to Sarasota Bay. That said, dockage and canal depths vary significantly, so doing proper due diligence is essential if you plan to keep a boat at your home. Bayfront homes offer beautiful sunset views, some with views toward downtown Sarasota, and they typically provide a greater sense of privacy. However, they don't always offer direct walkable beach access, even though the beach is usually only a few minutes away. If your vision includes a daily beach walk, it's important to check the actual walking distance because golf carts are not permitted on Gulf of Mexico Drive. Now, the biggest mistake I see here is buyers choosing based on view instead of lifestyle. Next, let's discuss condo versus single-family homes. This is often the point where buyers pause or even change direction. Condos, they offer a true lock and leave lifestyle, which is especially appealing for seasonal residents. However, condo fees on Longboat Key can vary significantly, and they are typically higher than comparable mainland properties. Rules can also be more restrictive than buyers anticipate. Some buildings limit rentals, and others only allow construction during the off-season. In addition, some condos may have major upcoming renovations or special assessments that buyers didn't anticipate. These details can have a meaningful impact on how and when you're able to use and personalize your home. On the other hand, single-family homes offer privacy and flexibility, but they come with more responsibility, such as insurance, maintenance, flood zones, and construction requirements all matter on a barrier island like Longboat Key, Florida. New construction versus resale, though, is a worthy conversation on Longboat Key, and one that deserves careful planning before you commit. New construction offers modern design, higher base flood elevations, impact-rated material, and lower maintenance early on. But it often comes with longer timelines, higher upfront costs, and decisions that need to be made well before the home is complete. Resale homes, on the other hand, offer more immediate occupancy, but buyers need to pay close attention to renovation potential, FEMA rules, and how the existing structure aligns with the current building and flood requirements, because this can affect insurance rates. So here are the surprises that buyers wish they knew sooner. One of the biggest surprises for buyers is how dramatically insurance costs can vary, even between nearby properties. Insurance companies look closely at factors like the age of the home, the condition of the major mechanical systems, and the roof. So, two homes on the same street can have very different premiums. Surprise number 2. Beach access isn't the same everywhere on Longboat Key. While many communities offer their own designated beach access points, the actual walking distance can vary more than a buyer expects. Even though our island is only about a mile wide at its widest point, that distance can feel significant, especially if daily beach walks are part of your lifestyle. Surprise number 3. Seasonality changes everything on Longboat Key, from traffic and noise to the availability of services. During the winter season, which is typically January through April, the island sees a noticeable increase in traffic, and getting on or off Longboat Key can be very challenging. This is especially important to consider if you need to commute off the island on a daily basis. While all the same services remain available, demand increases significantly during season. So things like tea times, restaurant reservations, and even appointments at hair or nail salons, they often need to be booked well in advance. Now, none of these are deal breakers, but they are things you should understand before you buy. So, who is Longboat Key not right for? This may surprise you, but Longboat Key is not the right fit for everyone. If you're looking for nightlife, constant activity, or a low-cost coastal market, then this may not be the island for you. If HOA rules feel restrictive, or you need endless shopping and entertainment within walking distance, you might feel limited here. But for the buyers who value beauty and privacy and coastal living and a refined pace of life, Longboat Key can be absolutely incredible. The buyers who are happiest on Longboat Key are the ones who take the time to understand how the island actually lives, not just how it looks online. When you match the right location, the property type, and lifestyle, Longboat Key becomes more than a home. It becomes a way of life. Now, if you're considering buying or selling, investing, or relocating on Longboat Key, I would love to be a resource for you. I speak with buyers and sellers every single week who are trying to decide whether Longboat Key fits their lifestyle, and if so, which part of the island truly makes the most sense for them. But before you ever pick up the phone, I have a great starting point. Head over to lbkcouture.com, take the short lifestyle quiz, and in just a few minutes, you're going to have a clearer picture of which area of Longboat Key aligns best with how you live, vacation, and invest. So when you do reach out, our conversation is already focused, informed, and tailored to you. Longboat Key is an incredible place to live when you buy it the right way.